This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Riley Patterson is the kicker, and he's got it on the tee. And off we go from the link. He'll start at the 2. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The man who spent his first 6 seasons as a Giant, Saquon Barkley. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Got a man. It's A.J. Brown brings it in. They get 21 on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
That's right.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And the Giants will take over possession here at the 44.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Slayton is the man in motion. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. On play action, he'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Here's a run going left. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Lance. He has Hyatt complete. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Okay, ready?
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Here's Lance. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. To throw, here's Lance. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Giants. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
On play action, Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for an Eagles first down. Here's Barkley. Able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not a second. He'll be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
On play action, here's Hurts. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, a little extra time to think about what to do on 4th down as we are through quarter number 1. It's the Giants leading this one early. And we're back in Philly in a moment. On 4th down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. This one from 47 yards out. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
First and 10. Lance looking to throw. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, New York. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Giants extend their advantage to 14-3. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. A A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Ready, set. Sixty-three. No touch.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
No touch, set. Hey, easy. 63, bad. No touch.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
No touch.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll be second down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Tiger Hornet. Yeti. No touch.
A second down throw for Hurts. Open man downfield is Brown. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Off the play fake, Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
No touch.
Second and 7.
Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now a stoppage for an injured player, and it's Saquon Barkley, who appears to be shaken up.
Hey! Alpha. Crowd left Yeti. 73. No touch.
Here's a run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal.
Great.
From a little closer, here's second and goal.
No touch.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain.
I typically like to see the play action pass on the early downs, Mike. Now they find themselves on third down. The defense is more prepared for the pass. They get stopped twice with the run. Do they go back to it a third time and take their chances?
No touch.
They'll run. Powering forward. He's in. Will Shipley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So on third and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. taking care of it on the third down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Lance. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Lance. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of them.
This one is going to be picked off. It's James Bradbury. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Good, set.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll let this go for Goddard. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Jamari Connor.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Throwing, Lance. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Good, set. King, Phil King. No touch.
Hurts going to hand this one to Shipley. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play.
No touch, set.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
No touch, set.
Now, faking the give. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
No touch.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. 14 yards on that pass play there. 1st down, Philadelphia.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
On the handoff, it's Shipley. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. To throw on second down is Hurts. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Go Silver, ready? Crowd left behind him. Crowd left behind him.
Williams in motion. On third down, it's Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles are back within a point. It's 14-13. Closing seconds of this first half, and this kickoff is away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. That is brought in. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half coming up. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Tyree Wilson, former 7th overall pick. They're on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. Back to throw. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Lance. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. That's Slayton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Giants extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Hurts going to fire this one out to Smith.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game. This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Hey, easy, 63, bang. No touch.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Giants are going to get the football at their own 40.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take. All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Here's Lance. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
And the defense all over this one. They knock him down, it'll go down as a loss of 2.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
And good red zone running here, taking it inside the 10-yard line. Pickup of 8. Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw, here's Lance.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up 1st and goal.
A run on 1st and goal. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards.
We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set.
They'll go with him again. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Following the penalty, he'll run it. And he's going to get this down to the 10-yard line. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he nearly takes it in, but they're going to say he's short of the goal line. So now it is 4th and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept him out of the end zone.
From his end zone, it's Hurts. That's caught left side by Goddard.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Backed up to his own goal line, Hurts. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of the Giants has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away. properly held, points of pressure, front tip up, against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Lance looking to throw. Throw left side, that's Johnson. Here comes 3rd and 6. They'll look to throw. He'll try to run for it. And the Giants have got a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Good, sir. Carl left, Yeti. 9. 63, 63, 63. No touch.
They'll stick to the ground. And he'll get about 5.
No touch, sir.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
No touch.
On play action, here's Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that
63,
all
63,
too often. And
63.
when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what?
73.
It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
No touch.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Now Lance. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, New York. On comes Patterson for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Giants will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Hey, Silver.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. On the move past the 40. And he will score. Game on. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Eagles. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for one and make it a one-possession game. Or some people think about going for two here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for two, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And his guys are going to be set up with a short field as they look to draw closer and perhaps draw even in this one.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
A first down throw for Hurts. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
They'll run. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Another try, 2nd and 10.
Hey!
They'll keep it on the ground. Can he get away? No, he's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Now Hurts. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, This defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Here's Barkley. Second down, goal to go. One more time, they try Barkley. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
Great, set. You on left.
They'll run with Barkley. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
And what a finish this is shaping up to be, Mike. They somehow get the late touchdown with very little time left on the clock. And, of course, now everybody knows what's coming. You've got to have your best 2-point, gotta have it play. You've been working on it all week. Let's see what they got.
Here we go. One final play. That's going to be incomplete. The defense holds, stopping the 2-point conversion in the final minute, and this remains a 2-point game. That score, too little, too late. They need a recovery and a miracle here. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So a road win here for the Giants. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that,